Hello, fellas. Let me know if the AC is too loud. It's on and helpful, but I don't want to overwhelm everyone with the sound of it. Hey, Cameron. How's it going? Can you hear me over the AC? Is the volume okay? Hopefully so. Yes. So if I do tonight right, it'll be about 4,900 calories. Thanks, bud. I'm glad to get home from work. Hope you had a good day. Not too bad. I had an audition this morning, which wasn't great, but wasn't terrible. And then I had rehearsal. And I had some meetings in between. I've been starving all day. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. I had an audition for a show here in Chicago. It's a musical that's opening up at Pride Plays called Southern Comfort, based on the documentary of the same name. It's a musical about trans people. Seems like a cool project. Really? What do you win? Not right now, I'm not. My voice is a little in bad shape at the moment. As you'll be able to tell from the hoarseness. I am going to eat for you. Fair trade? Good. I'm glad it's available. Fair point. I'll do my best to make sure nothing gets left behind. So this should be around 4,900 calories. If I make it through it all, with the Sprite it'd be 5,050 actually. We'll see. I definitely need help to get there. Good point. Maybe I should just use water. Water and frosty. It's one down. Thanks, bud. That was number one. One of the baconators. I love spelling bee. Who are you in spelling bee? It's one of my favorite. William Finn is my favorite composer. Parfait is amazing. That's really great. Did you know that the original Parfait is the guy, the chubby fellow from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Played the original Parfait on Broadway. I forget his name right now. That's the actor. Mm-hmm. Fun facts. Here to be educational. Also in the original Broadway cast, so that is Mitchell from Modern Family, who played Leaf Coney Bear. Yeah. And this, oh man, my power just went out. Fucking A. Give me 1 minute, guys. We're back. Fix this power situation. God damn it.
I got it.
Thank you. Alright, so power went out. I'll be back in the light in a minute. I guess I can kind of use this for now. My roommate's turning it back on. Power should be back on in a minute or two, hopefully. Literally, all we did was have both our ICs running, so of course the power would go out. It's just a breaker though. I know, it's just a breaker. I'll be back in, depending on which one it is, between 1 and 2 minutes. No reason to stop eating. It's an exciting adventure that we're on together. This power outage. There we go. We're back. Our power here is terrible. Good luck. Into the Woods is amazing. Good point. All right. One wrap, one baconator down. You know, Friday was my first time live streaming, and I really liked it. So, I think I'll probably make more of a habit of it. Time to start diving into this first Frosty. The key is to leave them for a few minutes so they just become melted cream, basically. All right. I didn't get any fries. I just got burgers and wraps and Frosties. Fries are very low calorie yields and take a lot of time to eat in our work. So I just do the larger things. But if I were getting fries, I would probably dip it in the Frosty. Thank you, John. That's good to know. Pro tip from my favorite organ player. I was thinking of you Saturday morning. I did Storytown, despite staying up till 4 a.m. to eat Wendy's. Whew. Yeah, it's been a long time. I did that school show in March. May? Haven't done one since. It's a deal. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks. It's one of the shirts I keep around so that hopefully I can pop the buttons eventually. It's the goal. No. Not with my voice so shredded. I can tell you what's in my book, if that helps. You can imagine me singing the songs in my book. Right now it is Never Ever Getting Rid of You from Waitress, Your Song by Elton John. That would be great. And to answer the how big do I want to get question, I want to, my short-term goal is 275 or 300, but I imagine once I hit those I can keep going. I'm really considering it once I get there, I'll know, kind of thing. I'm 6'1", so I need more pounds than some others might. No, Dustin Ash's Great Comet is my book. January Hymn by Decemberists is my book. And 2 songs from Falsettos, I can't remember the name of right now. How's everyone's day? Thank you. I'm definitely trying my hardest. I did 4,100 calories on Friday night. It's kind of what inspired me. I had some room. I felt like I could potentially do more, so I don't know if I'll get through all of this, but I'm definitely going to try my damnedest. I won't be fat. Do I have a voice of an angel? No. I have what we in the biz call a character voice. Which basically means not dulcet, but has a lot of, like, character. Basically, I'll never play a lead, but Crazy Uncle, got it down. Ready for that one. Thank you. What's the most food I've eaten at once? Um, hmm. Yeah, Patton Oswalt. Exactly. Um, most of them I've eaten at once. The one time I was with a feeder, I know I broke a record that day. I did a 10,000 calorie day a few months ago. And that was probably the most in a day, but I broke it up pretty well. And I forgot the last question that I saw that I was going to answer. I wonder if it'll pop up if I press this little button. Show us your sassy character voice. It doesn't mean that I like have like characters within my voice. It just means that my voice is always a character voice. But if I was to be sassy, girl, I would be as sassy as I fucking want, you bitch. Can't do a tongue pop. And my throat is ruined right now. Anyone have a incredibly exciting day? What inspired me to game? Um, hmm. You know, I wanted to be fat as long as I can remember. Um, when I was a kid, I'd watch like Tailspin and Rescue Rangers, and they had fat characters on them, and I wanted to be those characters. Basically, I just like knew it, and I tried gaining weight at like 12. I feel like not intentionally, but like I never tried. And I definitely tried intentionally at 16. And I tried for a few years, and nothing would happen. My metabolism is very fast. And finally, about a year and a half ago, I was like, all right, let's see if I can do it now. And it happened. And now I'm getting fat, and it feels so good. It's like, finally, this is what I'm supposed to feel like. Oh, I love having belly. Having a gut. Monterey Jack, indeed. And Badger 07. I love Badgers. How do I like the city I live in? I love it. I live in Chicago. I've been here for 3.5 years, and it's beautiful. It's clean. The architecture is great. Lots of shows to do. I was in Boston before that, and I loved that too. But Chicago is definitely home now. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Badger. Nothing like it, right? When I first started getting like a little bit bigger, like, 'cause I was skinny before I started gaining. I think John might have seen me like at the beginning of my gaining career. But like when I first started like take a stepping, like like a little jiggle would happen. I like swooned. There's no other word for it. I swooned. Um. Ooh. The winters are cold. No getting around it. Windy, not so much. Windy City was more of a nickname. Um, because of the politicians than actually in the actual city. Um, and yeah, when people start commenting on it, it feels so good. Anytime someone notices I've gained weight, I'm like, I like the cold. Uh, I've always been a winter person. I like snow too. Thank you, John. And I noticed you too. You've been going ham lately. Got frosty on my nose. Ugh. Is your metabolism also fast? More frosties. I got two here. I won't finish them. At least halfway through the first one. Alright, we're on second wrap. Second wrap. We've done 2 baconators and 1 wrap so far. Yeah. I feel you, John. Metabolism, baby. How did I hear about the gaining community? Yeah. So, one of my best friends here in Chicago is Jed. SF Bay Bear. I don't remember what his name is on here, but he's one of the guys who runs Grommer. And we were friends, and we did theater stuff together, and he mentioned gaining. And I was like, wait, that's a thing? That's like it's like a thing for people? And I was too shy to talk to him about it because we were really good friends. So I kind of like found Grommer and found the community, and it was very exciting. I missed him there. Back it up. Do I dance too? I am so bad at choreography. Y'all have no idea. I dance for musicals, but I am not a dancer. The choreographer will be like, all right, it's this. Great. Everyone got it? And everyone else is like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm going to need like 9 or 10 more run-throughs before we figure this bad boy out. I wish it was a skill I had. But it's not. And ain't. Thank you, Data. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be feeling fat. Oh, I can jazz hand with the best of them. That is definitely a dance move that's with my choreography. I can jazz square. I can do a buffalo step. I can do some super basic. What's the biggest challenge of being fat that you're not looking forward to? Getting real. Okay. Proof or it didn't happen. No, dance willies. Give me a minute, I'm getting full. Things I'm not looking forward to in terms of getting fatter. One, being less castable. Just a fact. The fatter I am, the less rolls there are for me, and that sucks. But that's the way of the world at this moment. Let's see. That's one. Not looking forward to airplanes becoming a huge pain in the ass. Right now, they're not that big a problem for me, and I know that'll change. And I'm not looking forward to dealing with my family. My friends, it's easier to be like, I like being fat. And they're like, okay, because they know me, and I don't really, I dabble in shame, but I don't practice in shame. My family, it's harder to, like, wave off. Snugs band, a favorite kind. So I think those are the things I'm least excited about when it comes to fatness. Especially the costume one. Thank you. I appreciate that. There's 4 down. Thank you, Badger. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Yep, exactly. Actually going to see my folks next weekend, and this is probably the most rapid, like, short-term game I've had in this last few months since I see them last. I'll always take free food. No problem there. But they saw me like 2 months ago, and they're seeing me again next weekend, and I put on a lot of weight since then. So I'm excited to get a lot of comments. We have shitty breakers. I'm glad to have inspired, John. Getting Wendy's in the way is a great idea. Also, that dinner sounds delightful. How much have I gained since I started? 90 pounds? Yeah. The thing about being skinny and not a gainer is that you don't really weigh yourself that often, so I'm a little fuzzy my starting weight, but it was definitely under 170 and probably closer to 150. Every time with the nose. I should start switching between cups in case I don't overflows. Yep. Called it. It's gonna be a problem. Thighs. A little. That's not gonna kick up YouTube, is it? But not so much. A little bit. My butt hasn't really grown that much. But burn me down. No, I mean, if you don't ask questions or like interact with it, it's just me staring at myself eating, which is fine, but certainly not entertaining for me, and probably not for y'all either. I mean, what it is, miss? Burn you down. What are you most looking forward to what am I most looking forward? I'm looking forward to every step I take having a full jiggle. I'm looking forward to squeezing through tighter passageways. I'm looking forward to my little timpani having a deeper resin, like a deeper tone. I'm looking forward to just taking up more space and being able to like really cup. I'm looking forward to actually having a belly shelf. Looking forward to a lot. That's a lot easier. That's a much easier question than what am I dreading. In terms of husbands, I have 0 husbands and I have 1 boyfriend. We're in an open relationship. And end of story about that. Starting to slow down a little as we head into baconator number 3. Doesn't help that it's a million degrees in here right now. I will say one of the hardest parts about gaining for me one of the hardest parts, not in terms of like cost to me, in terms of like various things and such, is that learning to listen to my body and like when to be like, oh, I can keep pushing, or like you gotta stop, or like bad things will happen. And that I'm still figuring out, but I think I've got it down. It's like it's exciting to push your limits, but gaining is one of the things that you push it too far, and then you undo everything you did that night. So you gotta be cautious. I missed some questions there. Drink more Sprite. You got this. Thank you, Badger. I can do it. Does my BF know about my gaining? Yes, he does. And he's totally fine with it. He's a gainer too. He's not an encourager. But he is a gainer. So he gets it. He doesn't really want to help. But he's fine with doing it. Push too far and you get super sick. Yep, exactly. I don't need that. I'm good without being super sick. Grazer than a gorger. I don't know what that means. I guess it means I tend to spread my calories throughout the day rather than binging them all at once. In which case, generally speaking, yes. I'll usually try and do 2 to 3 really big meals, or biggish meals, as opposed to one like giant meal. But sometimes you can help yourself. Favorite foods. My favorite foods. Burgers. I love burgers. Pizza. Um, grilled cheese sandwiches. Asparagus. I like asparagus a lot. Um, what else are my favorite foods? I don't like cake. I'm not a dessert person. I don't like pie. I like pie. I don't like cake. I don't like ho-hos. Um, I don't have much of a sweet tooth, basically. Um, one encourager I was talking to in grammar was like, keep eating ho-hos. And I was like, I just don't like to eat them. Favorite flavor of ice cream? Chocolate chip cookie dough. Excuse me. Ooh, peanut tiny noodles are a good meal. Can I cross my eyes? I cannot cross my eyes, but I have a lazy eye, so I can. Make my left eye go out. French fries are good. I'm gonna move my AC so it's pointing right at me. See if it helps. God, it's so hot in here. Alright. What did I miss? Cross. I understood how clearly you know that since I answered the question. I am not a grammar Nazi or enthusiast. I'm a big fan of, if I understand what you mean, we're good. I'm definitely slowing down, but I'm determined to finish this burger. I'm 6'1". But also, this is angled low. It's not on a table height or anything. It's a foot and a half, foot and 3/4 off the ground. It's so hot in here. I do have the burger sweats, and also I have the like 90 degrees in my apartment sweats. But the burger sure ain't helping with the sweat part. More like the sheen, yeah. There. I have a lot of favorite Disney movies. I love Princess and the Frog. I love Jungle Book. I love um, Tangled, Lilo and Stitch, Lion King. Um, Zootopia. I'm a furry, so like it's kind of a given. Yeah. What are your favorite Disney movies? Oh yeah, sure. How many other gamers have I met? Oh, what am I do? Any day now, man. I've met a bunch. Ooh, yeah. I live in Chicago, which is like appears to be the HQ of gamers. John Stork, who is in this commenting here and there, unless he's gone to work or to Greenville. He's a gainer. He lives here. Jed, as we mentioned before. Mike Hine. Jeff. A bunch. He asked me how many gainers I'd met, and I mentioned that you were a gainer I had met. Aladdin's your fave. That's a good one. The Mermaid is also great. Ursula, I think, is the most gay people's hero. And my persona is a Corgi Bear hybrid. Named Tiller. Who is fat. I don't count Marvel movies, but if you want to, I'm not going to stop you. And Corgi are the best. It's funny. Your Mulan and Lion King also amazing. You mentioned, your username is Badger, and the other day I literally did a tweet that was like, if Tiller wasn't a Corgi bear, he would be a Badger. I think it's just amusing. Musclets. God, it's so hot. I skipped the hockey game tonight to get fat. Mulan's very good. Was Mulan the last of the Alan Menken Disney movies? Did he do Hercules too? Hercules kind of also. Thank you. Musical theater is my entire world. I love it so much. Fair enough, Badger. I know Alan Menken did Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, I think. Yeah, Aladdin. Newsies. Um, the best song in Aladdin, by the way, isn't in the movie. It was cut, and it's called "Proud of Your Boy." And it's the song Aladdin sings to his parents that aren't there anymore, and it is very sad and very good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not listening to the directors. I'm listening to the composers. I don't know who directed any of them, but the composers are as Alan Menken, who also did Little Shop of Horrors. Let me see. I missed one in there. Favorite musical. Oh man. That's really hard. Oh no. That's really hard to narrow down. My favorite musical. I love a lot of musicals. My favorite is generally Falsettos, which is by William Finn, who also did 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. And oh, it's about gay people in the '80s, gay people and straight people in the '80s trying to make their lives work. It's very sad and very good. I also really love The Great Comet, or full title Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet of 1812, which came out 2 years ago. It's by Dave Malloy. You're in Town, Into the Woods, Company. I love musical theater. I could talk about that for forever. No problem. And the reason I'm not singing is my voice sounds like garbage right now. I'm doing my best self when I sing for y'all. Thank you. Oh man, Badger! Right? God, I put Dustin Ashes in my book. I don't sing it because everyone else is probably singing it, but like, God, that musical is so good. Pierre is a Dream Roll. And I already forgot what the one before that was. I probably do. Everyone that I know is so tired of me talking about Great Comet. Newsies. Okay, sure. Newsies was a 1994 live-action musical. That's amazing. Great role. So it was a live-action musical in 1994. Disney made the movie. It flopped in the box office. There were one or two terrible songs. Otherwise, it was great. It starred Christian Bale as Cowboy Jack. And it's about a bunch of newsboys who lead a strike against William Hearst, based on a true story. And in 2000 and I'm gonna say 11, maybe 10, it was turned into a Broadway musical about the same thing, but with a much tighter book and stronger arrangements. I think it's on Netflix, the Broadway one. That's Newsies. I need to at least make it through this. That's true. If they ever tour Pierre, I could try out for that. And it's actually super in my range, which is great. God, but I wouldn't give it a Pierre. What are y'all favorite musicals? Oh, and you said Dreamgirls too, didn't you? Pierre, Marvin from Falsettos. I got to play a Dreamgirl last summer, which is Harry and Company. We'll be in a New Brain too. I'd love to leave Coney Bear at some point. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, wow. What do I think about when I get full? I think about taking deep breaths and like, I don't know, I guess I didn't try to feel resolved. I think about the goal, I think about becoming fat. And I think about the fact that that's worth the pain and discomfort. And how much I want to be huge. And, you know, feeling... Well, thank you. That's never a comment one expects. But I will happily take it. I'm still getting used to the fact that burps don't have to be hidden all the time. I was raised in a household where burping was very much a shame. Proud of your boy. Proud of your boy. I can't remember all the words to it. No, but thank you. Excuse me. Proud of your boy. I'll make you proud of your boy. Believe me, bad as I've been, Ma, you're in for... Nope. My voice is terrible right now. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Sorry. Some other chat. Yes. Do what John said. It's so good. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. I totally get that. I don't want to be Valjean. I want to be Javert. But, like, totally. Anyone who's, like, thinks they're too good for Les Mis or whatever is full of shit. The only musical one can be too good for is Cats. And 13. Oh boy. Not right now. I need my high range for that, and I'm definitely not feeling that right now. My favorite healthy food. Almonds. I like those a lot. I like asparagus, as I mentioned before. And like, I make this chicken that's like sweet potatoes and onions and peppers cubed. And then a little bit of like some liquid in the bottom of the top. And I got some, I'll get back to that in a second. And I get back to, and I rub the chicken with like some cayenne, some salt, some pepper, and then put it on top of the sweet potatoes and onions and such, and just put it in the oven like for like whatever amount of time. It's really delicious and healthy as far as I can tell. What's wrong with cats? You know what? That was mean of me. If you like cats, then I fully support you in your joy. I think it's important to find joy in things, and it's shitty to tear down people for liking things. For me, I find cats to be a little repetitive, and I find it just feels very of its time, and I don't think it's aged well. Not in like a racist or like sexist way, just in like a campy way. Yep, see, Badger gets it. um, but there's also plenty of good things about cats. I saw cats when I was a kid, and I loved it. So like, maybe I'm just being a snob. I need a haircut so bad. It is like ridiculous. I usually have a 0 on the sides. Are you a dancer? I assume acro is acrobatics, which is very cool. You know what? You know what had a lot of acrobatics was the recent revival of Pippin. Thank you. That's awesome. I wish I was a dancer. Should have taken lessons as a kid. Never did it. Circus arts? That's so neat. Circus arts is more than enough. Um, that's so cool. Do you still do it at all? Ugh. And do you have any specialties? Within that oeuvre? The oeuvre. Where do I go see musicals in Chicago? Anywhere. The Goodman, Marriott. My friend was just in one at the Edge Theater. That was great. My roommate and writing partner is also an actor. For funsies. Shoot me a link on Grammar or whatever. I'd love to check that out later. That's really cool. Rather good one. I go through like kicks with musicals where I'm like, this is the only musical I'm thinking about right now. And 2 months ago it was Titanic, the musical. That was yucked. And right now, I'm very much listening to Violet. The opening number of which is amazing. I've been missing reading your name though, right? It is Fenris. So we've got a wolf, a corgi. It's all happening. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate it. I could literally talk about musicals until the cows go home. So, uh, musicals are my absolute favorite thing. Violet. So Violet had a revival 2 years ago with Sutton Foster, who was in she was 39 Millie. She was in. Oh, I'm losing it. Hold on. She was in Annie. She was in Little Women. But Sutton Foster was the lead. Nice to meet you. I'm Todd or Tiller, either one. Um, Sutton Foster was the lead in Violet 2 years ago, and it's not like perfect all the way through, but the opening number, God, it's exactly what an opening number should be. Sometimes like opening numbers, they don't make or break a show, but like when it's good, it's like. She Loves Me also has a really good opening number and a good 11 o'clock. How much do I have to finish? I have this bit of burger left. Can't put that down on the floor until I finish it. And I have one more wrap. And I have some frosties. And I'm not sure it's all going to happen, but I'm definitely going to get through at least this. My damn is to get through it all. So full. No pain, no gain, right? Thank you. It's definitely helping. Thank you. I appreciate it. I need it. I need it and I appreciate it. Mm. Mm. I like other types of art forms. Yeah. I love photography. I do photography. Um, in a past life, I was a wedding and theater photographer. Um, and I really love pretty much all art. I think it's so rad. I have no skills with anything that involves hand-eye coordination in the art sense. But I think it's so cool. I love looking at paintings and sketches and watercolors. It's like magic to me. I don't understand how people do it. Snuggle posted me up. If I am full as hell, then I likely need to be on my back. So, I like it's like a sideways spoon, like one person's in their back, the other person's kind of wrapped. I'm also just down with like lying next to them so your heads touch, because sometimes it's hot, like it is right now. Temperature hot. I'm always a big fan of any spoon situation. I just like cuddling. Cuddling is just nice, no matter what the arrangement of people. Big or little spoon. I like taking turns. I think it's fun to be both. But I think I probably default to big. I'm very much, I like pleasing and providing service. And I think that a spoon, like it feels like I'm protecting someone, which feels nice for me. I'm working on it. And as I'm trying. Do any of you have favorite musicals? I don't know. Remember if anyone actually answered that or not. That's true. They're definitely perks. I am not a sleep cuddler. I am a cuddle and release. We will cuddle up until we start snoring, and then I will unhinge and roll away, so that I can actually sleep. But I'll cuddle watching movies on TV or whatever. I like TV more than movies. I carry with me. I just wish it was a million less degrees. This performance was incredible, and congrats, Seymour's an amazing role. That's still great. I love Little Shop. And the snores aren't the problem for me. It's the heat. It's the Guatemalanness. My natural heat. Too furnacy. Am I looking forward to being too big to hug? I am. I can't wait for someone to try and put their arms around me and not quite reach. No one's too big to hug. I assume he meant in the sense of like the hands don't meet the back. The burger sweats. I do the burger sweats. I will, once I finish this, I'll try doing some more frosty. But sugar is usually what does the end. So, frosty might be a dangerous move. I don't remember what the question was. I can't remember. Oh, 210. Yeah. Well, congrats on Seymour, for real. That's really great. No. Yo soy no Latino. I was quoting Birdcage when I said Guatemalanness earlier. Sorry. I am very white with a little bit of Native American, but not enough to make a difference. I do have the burger, so it's. You're right about that. Last bite of this burger. That feels racist. No, I'm just white. I don't think any ethnicity is more beautiful than any other one. I'm privileged because I'm white. Give it a minute and then try dipping it back in the frosties. Once again. Ugh. It's in there. Okay. I am not Latin also, but I speak Spanish. Or a little Spanish. You did try. Better than me. I've taken like 4 Duolingo lessons and that's it. I would like to learn Spanish at some point. There's just finite quantity of hours in a day. I'm about to dig in these frosties, but first I'm gonna go get some more water. I'll be right back. How is it cooler than the rest of the apartment than it is my apartment? My room. That's not fair. Ugh. All right, we're back. Well, it's a very nice wall. It's slanted, so I can't put any of my art on it. Thank you for helping. Are you kidding me? Oh, I don't know if I would have made it this far without y'all. So easy to give in. And there's no one helping you keep going. I have 3 tattoos. This one is a camera aperture. I think I'll definitely do this again. Yeah, I love this. This one's a camera aperture. It's the same one as in one of my cameras. And this one is the tattoo I made of an improv format called The Herald. That's probably not worth explaining, but it's a thematic piece. And then this one is a fox on a fox paw. That was my first one. My name means fox. And also, foxes are like symbols of finding the humors in things. Eventually I intend to get a bundle of sticks on my arm. A literal faggot. Thank you, Fat Growth Society. Bottoms up, boys. Or bottoms up, friends. I don't want to make any assumptions. Oof, if I could visit or live in a foreign country, which would it be and why? I would live in Canada, no question. I have a lot of friends there, and I think it's lovely, and there's a good, like, film slash theater filming scene, so I can get work. Man, I'm full. Let's see, what else? I would live in England. I would love to live in Amsterdam or Bratislava. Here's the places I want to visit. I haven't done any of Western Europe really, except for England. So I'd love to do Italy, Spain, France. I've done Belgium. I've done Hungary. I've done Croatia, Czech Republic, Austria, and Slovenia, and one other one I'm forgetting. But they're all Eastern Europe. And then there was one that I saw go by that I missed. Great independent films. Canada, yep. Canada, Anglophone or Francophone? Well, I don't speak French. But I do love Montreal, so I would not mind being there either. I may have to learn some basic French to move there. I love belly rubs. Great French food and poutine. Ew. This heat is not helping. Poutine is so good. Montreal is a beautiful. What I love about Montreal is it's like you don't have to travel 6 hours, but it still feels like you're in Europe. In your next life, if you reincarnated as an animal, what would it be and why? A dog. Hopefully by like a good family, but like. I like. I would want to be a service dog. That's what I want to be. I want to be like a seeing eye dog, and be helpful and also fuzzy. And I would also consider a sea lion. Sea lions are pretty great. They just eat, sleep, and swim. It's like a dream. What about y'all? What animals would you be? Would you be a badger, and would you be a wolf fenris? And I'm sorry you've never had poutine, but I hope it gets to whichever state you're in. The saddest southern state. Alabama? Oh, Georgia. Badgers are good. Good old mustelids. And my sister lives in Georgia. Be a bat, because they know you will fly. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, those are great reasons. We need to have a very different perspective on things. And echolocation would definitely be that. Ugh. Why is it 9 million degrees? I'm sorry, I know I keep harping on that. It's just, the AC seems to be doing nothing. And I know why. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Y'all. I took out the part of the air. So I don't have a window unit. I have like a floor unit that has a little tube that goes in the window. And a few weeks ago, I took out the part that goes in the window. So it's literally been expelling hot air into my room for the last hour and a half. It's just slowly been getting hotter because I'm an idiot. So I'm gonna fix that, and now, in theory, it'll get colder. I think I can at most take off one layer of clothes before YouTube kicks me off. 1 second. God, what an idiot. Yep, there it is. I can't believe I did that. What an idiot. Oh my god, immediately better. I can't wait for that to work. Yeah, I can't believe I did that. What a fucking idiot. Oh my god. I'm just glad I figured it out before I went to bed. Me too, Jake. I was like, it was hot outside, but it's nighttime. It should be cooling down. Cuttlefish? That's fun. True, but like, what was it? At an unreal rate. Augusta, Maine, or Georgia? Are y'all both in Georgia? My sister is near Alpharetta, the southern sounding city name I've ever heard. Alpharetta. Georgia. My apologies to you both. Moved to Chicago. Stationed here. Oh, okay, cool. What branch are you in? Well, when I visit Alpharetta, I'll let you know. I'm not quite fat enough to have to like put strategy into movement. Getting up is starting to be like a whoo, and tying my shoes is basically cardio. But getting out of bed is still just rolling. I love rain too. Seattle's a fine choice. Navy, cool. How long have you been in the Navy for? I can still do a cartwheel. I may not be an acrobat or dancer, but I did take 3 years of gymnastics as a kid. And I can still do a cartwheel. I can't do a one-handed cartwheel anymore. because I'm worried about hurting my wrists, which I need. Long enough. Whenever someone says long enough, I think of Goonies. We can find out. What skills did I have? Like gymnastics skills or like period? Certainly never going out in public again, not unless I feel like making a display, which can be fun, but boop, boop, boop. Is my family fat? No, everyone in my family is very skinny. Nary a fat person to be found. Gymnastics or dance? Okay, yeah, no dance skills outside of basic musical theater. Gymnastics. I did the horse for a while. Currently a round off. A very good round off still. Did bars for a bit. Excuse me. I love snow. Snow is my favorite of the weathers. I love Seussical. That's very cool. And yeah, those parts are definitely very gymnastics based. Are you bummed you won't be able to do that again? That kind of stuff? I never learned those. At the point where, like, when I started getting good at it, they put me on, like, the arm strength ones. And then I quit. Because it blocked me from doing plays, and those were more important. Fair enough. Oh man, one great fat person role is I forget the character's name, but in Full Monty, the musical, which isn't a great musical, but there's a few really, really good songs. And one of the songs is the guy literally singing to his belly. Look at you. You're lying there. It's really cute. The large sheep. Yeah, I guess so. I missed the last question. Hold on. Oh man, bending over is getting tricky. Star Wars, Star Trek, Harry Potter, or Lord of the Rings? Harry Potter, no question. Never been a huge Star Wars, Star Trek person. Respect for both of them, just not my jam. And Lord of the Rings is the same. My boyfriend loves Lord of the Rings, though. I, however, love Harry Potter. I think it's a really great universe. And what I love about Harry Potter is, like, even if you're not a main character, as long as you're not a muggle, which I guess is possible, but assuming you're a witch or wizard in the character, no matter what, your life is already more interesting. Like, In the Star Wars verse, you're more likely to be a killed-off citizen, and I guess you're more likely to be a Muggle in the Harry Potter verse as well. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't need to be a main character in the Harry Potter verse to be pretty cool. That was a good one, folks. I cleared some room. I go back into the frosties in a second. Being a giant would be dope. I wouldn't mind being. You know what? I don't care what height I am as long as I'm fat. I definitely had some feelings for Hagrid when I was younger, though. You're a Muggle? Aww. That's okay. Muggles are still important. I'm glad you appreciate them. Hello, Daniel. This is my second time streaming on a YouTube video, so thank you for joining, and welcome aboard. Topics include anything you say to me, and also a general trend of musical theater because of who I am as a person. It's finally starting to cool down here. I still can't believe I'm a fucking idiot. Jonas Jealous. Cool. You got it, dude. Finger guns. What musicals do I hate? I don't love throwing, like, negativity out in the world because I feel like anyone's welcome to enjoy whatever art they want. You did Wicked? That's awesome. Who are you? That's so cool. My least favorite shows are harder to think of. 13 by Jason Brown is definitely on the bottom of my list. I do not care for Joseph. That's so cool, yeah, but that's exhausting. I don't love musicals based on songs and such, or, like, jukebox musicals, as we call them in the biz. So, but I'm gonna try Frosty again in a second. But I don't love, like, Mamma Mia, or We Will Rock You, or those such things for to give. Or I'm a little snobby about musicals based on recent movies as well, because I feel like we don't see a lot of original work lately. It's all musicals based on movies. Excuse me. I miss some. Do I go to Gainer events? Sometimes, not a ton. I go to, like, the Christmas Scrum off here, and one other one, and then, and I work on, do I ever write one? Yes, so, I'm actually currently writing a musical based on As I Lay Dying, the William Faulkner book. It's not a pick-me-up, but it's a book I love a lot, and I reread it not too long ago, and I was like, this has a lot of capacity for a musical theater story. Each character could have, like, their own themes, and, like, if they're well, like, intertwine well, I think there's a lot of room for beautiful harmonies and stuff. Excuse me. I write a lot of musical sketches and, like, comedic musical songs. They're not like straight up musicals, but they are individual songs, and like sketches are like, you know what sketch is? I guess I know. I don't know if any more Frosty is gonna happen. My body is giving me some warning signs. Do I have a streaming schedule? I do not. This is my second time streaming ever, and it's a blast. Y'all, thank you. So I guess just like I'll post whenever I'm doing it. Yeah, I think I need to not engage in more Frosty. I'm gonna push it in the wrong way. It is not cool in my room yet. It is getting there though. It is better than it was. It'll be livable soon, I assume. I can feel this making a difference, but my room is not small. So it might take a while. If you feel your capacity, you should call it. Yeah, thank you. I think I might have to, unfortunately. But I did 3 baconators and 2 wraps and one of the frosties. Whew. Which is $29.50 plus $7.40, so $29.90, $26.90, and $7.30. 27.20, 32.30, 30. I don't know. I can't do the math right now. Thank you. Whew. Speaking of which, I think I need to go. Thank you. It might be time to lie down for a little bit. Y'all have been wonderful. Thank you for joining me here. And hopefully I'll see y'all again. I'm sure I'll do it again before too long. And eventually, you know, I'll hit a night where I can do everything I ordered. You too. And again, thanks for joining. Say hi on Grammar. I'll say hi back, and we can be friends and talk about musical theater. Hi, Jonas. I'm about to sign off for night. Thank you. Thank you, Jake. Have a swell night. Everyone be well. I'll give it 1 minute for the lag to hit y'all, and then I'll close it up. Good, I'll friend you back. Whew. That was a goodbye burp just for you. Good night, friends.